Good morning, welcome to the new vlog. I really need to tackle my collection, and I really need to clean it because I haven't done like a proper clean of all the shelves and the fragrances in maybe 1 or 2 months. I think I've done like little ones. I've done a few shelves, but not everything. And I see now some of them are dusty, even the fragrances are pretty dusty. So I really need to do it all. And I really enjoy doing it, but it takes absolute ages. It takes about 2 hours if I'm really speedy and I don't brush all the fragrances, maybe 1 hour if I only do shelves, but really like 2 hours. So it's a commitment. And I thought, okay, I can't put it off, and I might change things around because sometimes I do that just to see what I like the best. Sometimes at the moment, for example, I'm doing things by brands mostly, and then at the bottom is kind of a jumble of everything. So I will swap things out and show you how I do it. I also just thought I want to put on a candle just so that I'm in the mood, that it's more enjoyable. So, by the way, this is a perfume and luxury channel, so if you love perfumes and luxury, then definitely subscribe. I do these sort of more chatty, more informal vlog style videos every single week, and then more sit down videos as well. And follow me on Instagram if you haven't already, because there I feel like the community is a bit different. It's a bit more like I post more lifestyle stuff, not only perfumes. It's more, I would say, a bit of a different vibe than this channel, because a lot of the content at the moment is very perfume based, which I love. Perfume, it's one of my first loves, but I do enjoy putting some bags together. I really love like bags, and I'm trying to incorporate that into all of my content so you get to know me a bit more, not just my perfumes. That's what I'm doing. So if you enjoy this sort of content, follow me on Instagram, and thank you if you already have, because I have seen some comments of people commenting, and I know from the comments that they are watching my YouTube channel, so thank you so much. But yeah, I thought I would put on a candle. I love these little ones from the boutique, because if I'm only going to put this on for 1 or 2 hours, then the whole bit of wax will melt properly so that it doesn't create like a weird tunnel. This is Figuier fig candle, very nice. More of a gentle fig candle, but I love this one, so I'm going to put it on. Put it here. I don't know if you can see. I've come prepared with my method cleaner. Actually, this is not a method cleaner anymore. I've just put some Zoflora or something in there, and yeah, I really like this bottle though, so I've kept it. This smells so good, by the way. I love Zoflora. The blue bottle, it smells so nice and calming. So I'll start here, and actually I need to reapply my scent of the day. It's a must on the vlog, so I'm wearing today Goddess Alien. It's Eau de Parfum Intense, and it is lovely. It's so nice and just like a very gentle jasmine fragrance. It's not as harsh as the original Alien, so I really, really like it. It's quite a soft projection as well, so it's not too in your face, so I actually do prefer it on like an everyday basis more. Nice and warm. Whew, this will take me a good while. So just to take you through my logic of putting this whole thing together, and I know that I've said I only want to keep this shelf, but now I'm thinking maybe I should add a little shelf here and just put some more fragrances here as well, just because I have to purge my collection all the time. I just literally go through every single month, or sometimes every 2 months, but really every single month I do give some perfumes away, or just get rid of them in some way, just because I can't possibly keep so many. But what I've done for now is I've done Niche by brand, so I think the most I have is probably Roja. I love Roja perfumes, and Niche as well, so niche sections, so that I can easily find them for a video if I need to. And then Designers there, And then designers as well, but then like it's a mixture. At the bottom, it's the Nguyen perfumes. It's mixture, designer, cheap, niche, everything that doesn't have enough bottles to put them in like a pretty little neat row goes kind of at the bottom or in the random niche section. But then I feel like it doesn't look as pretty, and I like them to be displayed really prettily, because then it's like I really want to go here and grab them, whereas if they're becoming really just all together, then I can't find anything, if that makes sense. So I might do some changes actually. I'm going to put you here and do a little speed camera action of me cleaning the top ones, and then I think I might change something at the bottom here, so then I'll come back to you and we'll discuss what to do. Realized that the printing on the bottles is different. On Insulo it's like ingrained in the glass, but this is printed on top, like the gold writing. So this is much better because it actually won't disappear or get scratched off. Interesting. Down the top two shelves, it took me probably a good 45 minutes, and I've made some changes, so I'll show you. So I know it's a bit dark, but I don't know how to change the settings on record, so I'm going to show you Initio. There we go. Then I decided to do a little bit of an experimentation there with a bit of Roja on the diagonal. And then I've got like a bit of random Zerjov and Jeroboam here. So then we've got the lovely Roja line, a lot of them here. And then MFK, Penhaligon's and FDB. But then we've got here, so what I try to do is do the bottles that have got some sun protection, so that are darker on this side, because here we've got the light, although like if we're not here we take the blind down anyway, and this is usually quite a dark corner anyway, so they're very much fine in here. And especially if I do this, so I try to do like darker bottles in here. So we've got Lectimousse, then we've got PDM, Amouage, so these are all quite dark, so they do well here. And then we've got Mancera and Montal and BDK, and you can kind of tell which fragrance brands I love, because you can tell the quantity of this, and I would want more. I actually love more scents from this brand, BDK. Likewise, Initio, I've got a couple on my wish list, but I can't really rationalize getting any more, like come on. And then we've got Michane, Creed. I mean, yes, I love Creed. I just wish they made these bottles, the female ones, the same kind of, so that they would line up the same as the men's. So that's what I like. And I also, what I've done is there's a little BDK mark. So I've done it so that it faces, they all face the name of it. And the same with Roja, I made sure that all the names here, the Roja signature is at the front of the bottles. So it's nicely done. And then Maison Crivelli, Mise en Serre, which I love so much, so I'm leaving some empty spots in here. And then I moved actually replica from down there to here, just because this is what it's left that used to be on the second shelf. And there's two of the same brand, 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 and one of the same brand. So I feel like this deserves this spot, this whole bottle selection a bit more. And now for the mess. What do I do in here so that it looks the same, pretty and organized as here? Like, this is my goal this is ugly. And also, by the way, a bit of about fragrance storage. So this is a room that is very dry and quite dark most of the time, so that is why I keep them here. And also we film in here, so it's just convenient. But yeah, you never keep your perfumes in your bathroom. That is the worst thing you can do, because the temperature changes, the moisture level in the air also changes. It all just makes the oils break down in perfume and degrade very fast, and also the bottles start to rust often, and it's just not good. Don't do it to your perfumes. Just if you must like put them beside your door, maybe before you leave you can apply your perfume of the day, or if you've got more, do like a little shelf in your bedroom, or a little nice like marble tray thing I've got. So I put these by the way, this is Moshi from Paint Your Life. So yeah, very cute. This is my article from The Guardian. There we go. So you could put out like a little tray like this for your perfumes if you enjoy your perfumes a bit more. But for me, this is a very good solution. But I don't know what to do with the rest of it. It's just... I want it to be very pretty, but with some fragrance brands, I only have one, for example, one perfume. And I can't just put it in a lane by itself, so I have to make it a bit more presentable, a bit more logical. But yeah, this is hard to... I think with niche bottles it's easier to make them look pretty and consistent, because they often have the same bottle design for each perfume, whereas with designers you get so many designs from the same brand that just doesn't work often. For example, yeah, we've got Armani, we've got the long Armani code, we've got the men's new bottle of Armani code, we've got the Privé, we've got these, but they're the same, but then the Perfume is different, or Versace, look how different. By the way, the new Versace, the purple one, is so nice of a smell. It's pretty good for women. But anyways, complicated thing to make look nice. If you've got any suggestions, please let me know. But now I'll try to just make this a little bit more presentable, or at least a bit more clean. What was... Ojejku, you okay? Ojejku. This is it. I have spent a good 2 hours today doing this, and I have gotten rid of actually 19 perfumes to make this happen. So there was some cutting down of fragrances, and some also are standing in my weekly platter as well. But these 2 shelves were a huge mess and they were so dirty. So now what I've done is that I've done a little bit of lines for designer perfumes, and the bottom shelf, which was the worst, now it's looking a bit better. So I've grouped them into brands. So Bentley for Men Intense, for example, Banana Republic back there, so that I can find them more easily. And this is like men's section, then going into just designers, just designer in general, women's and men's, and then going into niche. So I've got quite a lot of, for example, commodity here. I've got so many of them. So I've put them in a little neat line. At least now I can see it. I've got different brands, the Labo here, so that I can really see what I've got. And then it's more like niche, and then going to designer and strictly men's perfumes that I don't wear but my husband wears, and then like more known designers, or if I've got a couple more perfumes from each brand, then I'll put them here. I also bulked some of the like Paco Rabanne and Dolce & Gabbana together, just because they couldn't fit in here. A bit better, you can see now. So we've got them nicely laid out. I also didn't realize how many of these I had. Thierry Mugler, so this looks actually quite nice now. Here I will also need to fit somehow the red bottle of Armani, but I'll think about it later because it's now there, like I'm wearing it this week. Here we also got designers, and then niche also. I've added this line that wasn't here before, the Atelier Cologne, which I didn't also realize I had 4 bottles already, so they deserve a bit of a line. So, and here it's a mix again, Diptyque, Jowolley. Some are mixed just because I want to make, I wish I could just put them like in a line, but I need to make it possible for this shelf to be, you know, nicely done, but still I'm using it, so it can't be just for display. And then, as I said, this is my favorite line of perfumes, but now it looks so much more clean and clear, so now I'll be able to just really enjoy this section a bit more. It actually looks kind of empty, which I love. Well, it's still very full, but compared to what it was, literally got rid of 19 perfumes. Well, I'll give them away. But most what I started to get rid of is all Zara perfumes that I think might be either going bad or I just don't wear them. I love the scents and I would wear them if I didn't have so many perfumes, because they're great dupes for many scents. But to be honest, like, I don't wear them because I've got the real things of the perfumes. So I thought I would give it away to just people in church or whatever, so that, you know, they can enjoy them properly. And then what else did I get rid of? Yeah, mostly actually, and Next perfumes as well, which I love. And they're great dupes as well. Perfumes from Next, if you want a cheapie, they've got some really great ones, like this Rouge Absolu. But again, I've got the real things. So I just thought I will just get rid of them, give them to some new homes and make somebody really, really happy. And also I've got quite a lot of the Hermes exclusives in samples. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I've got 2 bottles. So I thought I somehow want to put them here, because then I can actually get to wear them and decide what I want for my next bottle. So that would be nice. Or if I never finish them, at least I've got, like, I've got 10 of the exclusive perfumes, but the samples are quite big as well, and I've got doubles of some of them. So I'll think about how to incorporate them, but I don't like, for example, here we've got Amouage, and quite a lot of them are, you see, there's like lipsticky things. I've got quite a lot of these from Amouage, and they are the samples. So I've got a lot of these, and I feel like they don't look the best, and they're not also the best for the videos, because you guys can't see what the perfume bottle looks like. So I don't know what to do with these. I still want to wear them. I actually wore Oud Symphony the other day, and I really like it. It's a very like nice woody delicate scent for Amouage. That is very delicate, and I really enjoy it, but it wasn't quite as strong as Amouage's usually, so it was like a different Amouage experience, but I really, really love that scent. And they're really nice for purses, for traveling, if I want a couple different scents and I'm not going very far, or if I just have this like little clear bag that I need to fill and I want a couple of perfumes, that's nice as well. So this is that. And then I actually have got a lot of samples back there. There's whole like sections of like full-on sample sets of different brands, but yeah, I do have quite a lot of samples, and they might look like a mess. This is like exercise bands, I don't know what here, but I actually know where everything is, so yeah, it makes sense for me just to have loads and loads of different perfumes stuff. So yeah, let's see, I've got lots of Amouages as well here. So if I'm traveling and I want a top up of guidance, here we go. I've got a bottle and this as well. And then loads of Juicebox. I love the Juicebox brand. Perfumes, BDK. I should probably give these away. a bit because I've got most of them now, the BDK samples. Got the full size bottles, but for some reason I think I want to keep them. Question for you is, do you keep like samples, or do you just throw them away? For example, if you don't like a perfume, or if you decide to get a full bottle, what do you do? Because I've got so many, and I feel like my idea in my head, my fantasy is that people like come here, they like a perfume, and I'm like, oh, I can give you actually a sample because I've got a sample, and then I can give it to them and they can just really experience the perfume. But the reality is I always forget, or I can't find it, or I don't have the one that they love. So it's just, maybe I should just throw them away, because then I end up with like loads of extras. And do I really need that? Probably not. So let me know what you think about that. What is the solution for that, in your opinion? And actually let me know, what brand do you think I'm missing here? I know one of them is Tamine, because it's been on my list and I love many fragrances from them. But what brand here am I missing? Which brand should I explore more? And yeah, just let me know. Niche or designer, whatever you think I'm missing. So this is the final result I wanted to show you from up there. There we go, quite clean, streamlined. I also, if you remember in some of my videos, there was loads of boxes of niche perfumes. I got rid of most of them, and I kept some that I think maybe I might sell in the future. I'm not too sure about them, in the cupboard there. So yeah, but it's more clean, and here I've got just an MS box with my LED light mask on. I know it's random, but I didn't have anywhere to put it, so I just put it there. Random, but it's not that bad, so I enjoy the look of it. Really happy with this. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next week's vlog. Bye for now.